Have you ever had one of those times where you've had a customer call and say that they put money inside your changer and they didn't get the correct amount of change, and you think to yourself, I just filled it. It should be just fine. Well, here's probably the reason why. If you have a Rowe changer, 1200, 1400, 1600, etc., anything that looks with this basic configuration, odds are what you probably did not do is charge the system. And what I mean by that is you've got your coin hoppers here that obviously have quarters in them, and you've got nothing on your computer showing any kind of an error. There's nothing blocked here or anything of that nature on the bill transport. Everything looks okay for your bill hopper. So what happened? Odds are, once again, you probably did not charge the system. And how you normally do that is when you fill the coins, you have to remember that with a Rowe changer, the quarters do not go from this hopper directly to the customer's hand. They actually go to a coin cup behind the hopper. And I'll take this little rack off and I'll bring this down and show you what I'm talking about. See, we obviously have quarters in this. Behind that gold panel back there is where your coin cups are. So the chain brings quarters up from the coin hopper. They then get deposited through that little opening there and then dropped into the coin cup. And that is how the Rowe counts how many quarters it dispenses. And it's also a great way to stop stringing and people ripping off your changer. If you don't know what stringing is, look it up. So what do you need to do is after you dump your quarters in and after you hit your reset button, don't walk away. Do one of two things. Either A, take a single, a $5 and a $10 bill, put it into your bill transport, get the quarters out, put the quarters back in, your system is now set to go. Or use the power buttons down here on your power supply and hit the single, the 5, and the 10. Once again, that's a single, 5, and the 10. And that will run quarters through on a test cycle. It will fill the coin cups behind, because behind that gold plate that I just showed you, there are 3 coin cups, a single, a 5, and a 10. And so therefore, if you don't charge the system, what happens is you have someone that puts in one of those dollars, the coin cup is not full, and instead of getting $5 coming out, they only get $2 or maybe $1 or maybe nothing. Once the system has been charged up either by yourself or the unfortunate customer, the rest of it should be just fine. So how to charge it up? We've got quarters in. There's nothing on the screen giving me any kind of errors. So I'm going to hit C, which is your dollar, and you get 4 quarters out. Once it reloads, I'm now going to hit the top button on the power supply. This is one for L. That's the $5. And you hear the little noise. That's the quarters dropping from the hoppers into those coin cups. And I'll show you that again in a second. So now we've charged up the 1 and a 5. I'm going to charge up the 10. That's the bottom button right here. And notice the $10 coin cup did not get filled. Probably what happened is the person put in a $20 bill and they got their first 10, but they didn't get the second 10 because there wasn't enough quarters in. So therefore, if you didn't charge it, the next person that would come in and put a $10 bill in or a $20 bill in, they would have gotten shorted $9.50. That's why you want to charge your system. By the way, you notice the numbers that we're counting down. I'll show you that again. So the numbers counting down, where you see that, that's the number of quarters coming out of the hoppers. And it'll dispense evenly from the left hopper and the right hopper. And that is how you charge the system on a Rowe.